大家好，哎，安安，啵啵啵，啵啵啵啵，啵啵啵，啵啵啵啵，啵啵啵啵啵。哎，东大、小红、家珍，你好。至上真神保护盾，
What's next, I wonder?
东倒西歪。博德之门这次超越王国之恋直接拿第一，什么东西？虾米给他拿第一。嗨 ，Demus。奥数敏锐。这个好像蛮威的哦。召唤一个不死生物，还可以抵抗这么多的伤害啊！哦，原来是 Meta 鬼哦。 2023年评价最高的游戏，干我没有把这一项列在里面，搞屁。嗯。
Like it's will be done.
Ready and willing.
Indolence breeds madness.
Ah, excellent choice.
No one stopped me yet.
再写一遍吧。应该不太需要吧。
Moving in.
这个事实
The
证
shadow
明啊，
curse still taints the
一
land.
个人的
Perhaps we could have lifted it had we tried.
一个人的力量有限。
I wonder what the next move is. Have to keep pushing.
考虑直播亚特兰，应该有点难度。播这一款都快没时间了。
All these tracks. Enough for an army. They must be on the march.
知道。
Ketheric is defeated, the path ahead clear. You should be elated. But the sight of the land you leave behind does nothing to alleviate your sorrow.
原本是有考虑要播的，但我觉得时间不够，所以亚特拉斯陨落应该会被我放弃。他脸那么狰狞是怎样？
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord. But there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the flaming fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping. Yes, sir. No, sir. Rip and cut your throat, sir.
Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start.
妈话是吓
The
死！
prison bearers to
我
kill
看
Ketheric.
我的话，
They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
奥林看起来有点变态。
This will suffice as a camp. I could sleep standing up just now.
我要去哪？
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
哦，博德之门是吧？Baldur's Gate 那个养鸡妹穿这样子真的不习惯呢。
A long way to go still.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
飞龙瞭望台，回流为主的，噔噔噔噔。哎，妹子，
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have some company on this journey. Fine. What's on your mind?
怎么只会讲这个？不能直接跟他讲说，我想要给你啪啪吗？主动一点嘛，对不对？
Always at your side.
Shadowheart was no true child of Shah, merely a captive. She must have her vengeance.
Begone, friend. I have a darling to adore. Our thoughts are as one, my friend. You must face the chosen of Bane and Baal. I will do my part to see them laid low.
他不能加入到我的队伍吗？
I am free from my bonds, but not my duty. The dead 3 are risen. The dead 2 remain. You must face them. I will help. Pray, ask, and I will tell. Why, she already has. She has brought her sword to your side, Dame Aelin. So mighty are her wonders, her great wisdom. Together, we will set this fair land free of tyranny and murder.
哦，我记得他的
The gate is closed, as is Cazador. And we are no closer to knowing why that bastard is so obsessed with getting me back. I think we should track down my fellow Spawn. I'm not exactly looking forward to a reunion, but perhaps they'll know something. If we can find them, we can force them to tell us what he's been doing since I was gone. And honestly, I imagine they'll be coming for me in the night if I don't. Unless Cazador has changed their orders, they'll be in the dens of this town, seeking prey. We should get to them first. Then we can make their pretty tongues talk.
Pretty time, pretty woman, pretty
At least
on the
Shadowheart is
street.
armed with the truth now. May its keen edge draw forth whatever vengeance she desires.
哎，这了。呀，要讲话哟。
It does not surprise me that Shadowheart's faith was based on a lie. Deception is the sum of Shah's design.
这每个人都有一个睡觉的地方啊，我怎么都没有。
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the astral prison and the mysterious visitor inside of it. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes?
自己跟自己选。
You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is not for you.
是怎样？哇靠！你他妈打到我家啊！武僧呢？使用灵气钢锯。靠腰了。
Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
我想说奇怪，怎么没音乐？
Sometimes the only way out is through.
灯笼剑来了。麒麟矛。
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
这个人被我打一下秒杀。哎，梅花。
Quickly! I can't do this without you.
谁啊？
Take your on I go. Time to strike.
史上跳远高手来啦！准备 ，Go！ 超远。
Death is but a word away.
结果他才刚飞过来，又要飞回去了。
Swiftly now.
Where do I go from here? Cutting to the chase.
哇，这是怎样？
That orb is about to erupt! I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
好妖，现在看到了。我可以射那么多箭哦，会不会太爽了一点？
Eager for battle. Friend of Gake, you will be cleansed. Whatever it takes.
Seek and you shall find me. Of course.
快点跳过去啦！妈的！ 奇怪，都莫名其妙不能用。
Still on my feet.
Hold them back alone.
At the ready.
全部拾取。
I need you now. It's not over. Come to the skull.
Okay.
The skull. Come to the skull. Abomination! By the one true Sky, what is this madness?
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you.
啊，真假的
I am the one that's been protecting you. I am the one that
我的情人竟然原本是长这样子啊！
You saved a child from a viper back in the Druid's Grove. You slept with the Drowman Dara. You pleased her. You saved the Asima Night Soul from her soul cage. You let me live last time you were here, though it brought Blackheath's wrath upon you. Your continued existence as yourself, and not a mind flayer, should be all the proof you need. Now, help me. The God. Destroy the God. They prevent me from subduing their master. Do it now!
Aid an illicit against Githyanki. We cannot. We must not!
Your blind loyalty will be your undoing, Lae'zel. Fight with me for your own survival.
好烦哦，要怎么办啊？ 不行。
Without me, you will perish.
干，可是我这个这么多人打得过吗？那个有点不太够多。哎，你怎么在这啊？
Pawned Cleric 4.
你为什么在这啊？但我感觉打不过哎，又要打这个，又要打这个。很多亮红灯的，你要我怎么办？哇，这致命级好强哦！感觉在你打我，还在那边为了我好。干，打不赢啊！太多人了。他这个到底在干什么啦？奇怪。
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Yes.
The skull. Come to the skull.
At least things have stayed interesting.
That hit the spot.
It's not over. Come to the skull. Help me.
I have to keep going.
At the ready.
Looking ahead. Moving ahead.
Please, help me.
There's no time to waste.
我的衣服搞什么？干嘛穿起来？
Hold them off much longer.
Never a dull moment.
有实体版，没有实体版，只有数位。 哎，当然。
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let him help me. The Honor God. Eliminate them. My forces are weakened by their assault, but with your help, we can turn this around. Destroy the Guard. I will subdue their master. Do not be driven by fear. Trust me now, and I promise you will have all the answers you seek. Now, help me. The God. Destroy the God. They prevent me from subduing their master. Do it now!
Aid an illicit against Gith.
Your blind loyalty will be your undoing, Lae'zel. Fight with me, together.
Together.又靠腰，把我已经打飞。我靠，伤害这么高！不死。
Breathe deep and move.
Miss， 想打我吧？欸，他动那么多回合，这样对吗？
take you.
还一直飞来飞去，然后飞到我旁边。啊！一下。王者哀嚎。给力一点好不好？还叫君主呢？去你妈猪肉！靠，放错了，烧到自己人，我靠，好傻眼哦！
Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer, yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
It's obscene to owe my life to a damned geek. No more lies, no more tricks. I will have answers.
我更喜欢其他演你。
It was necessary. Rare are those that would openly consider a partnership with a mind flayer, even those who are on a path of becoming one. It's like I said before, I'm just like you. An adventurer, I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure, to a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stillmain. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while, until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call the Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become. We fought to tame Prince Orpheus, the son of Gith herself.
Orpheus? Impossible. He was slain by Jastil Kithrak himself.
Quite possible, I assure you. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Blackith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Blackith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control. Most certainly Orpheus. He is a threat to her reign. Some Githyanki still revere him in defiance of their teachings. Blackith was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive.
I don't understand. The histories claim the prince was burned to ash in the skies.
Your histories are fabrications. The prince was not killed. As you can very well see, he was imprisoned. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take from him. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Blackith will be finished. A very good question. One that I have been unable to answer. That Orpheus lives at all is ruinous to Blackith. She has done everything in her power to keep his existence a secret. That Gortash and the Chosen found out about it. This is impossible to explain. But it was important enough to them that Gortash sent me to retrieve it. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside and found Orpheus. I realized what the prism was for. Containment. While my body was within the prism's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You. There may come a time when that is necessary, but there is no guarantee that his power would survive his passing. The risk is too great. The moment his protection is gone, you would become enthralled to the Elder Brain, just as I would. We may look different, but to the Elder Brain we are already the same. Thralls in its design. I appreciate that, but this is what I am. My original body was destroyed when I transformed. When I first escaped the Elder Brain, I searched for a new vessel, but the longer I inhabited this one, the more it grew on me. I realized that returning to my former self would only impose limitations. Any advantage I could gain by restoring my original appearance, I already had to hand in the form of magic, and that humanoid shape you've come to know. As an Illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You, too, should embrace this change. I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elder Brain if you embrace your latent Illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle, while continuing to preserve your independence. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty. If you let me, I can evolve you.
我按想进化，我他妈就变章鱼了吧？那需要。
You will be able to do things you never thought were possible. There will be physical alterations, of course, but only partial. You will retain most of your current form, and you will soon see that the benefits outweigh any perceived loss.
哦，不要！
The answer is twofold. One, I can, but it would kill you, as I told you before. Two, why would I? You have done well with the limited form you have, but you would do far better as an Illithid. So, do you wish to evolve or not?
不要啦，我他妈不要变章鱼了，操！
Even as you say the words, you feel a lurch of disappointment. Your mind bristles with Illithid potential.
我没有想要，他妈的旁白不要乱讲哦。
I felt that. It's your nature. You cannot fight it. So embrace it.
哎，干嘛？
It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another. A tadpole, nurtured by the psionic energy of the astral plane, cocooned here for millennia. It has become extraordinary,
21，哈哈的，干。
A raging pain tears through your head as thoughts and instincts do battle within it. Then, silence. Your mind
不会代替我吃吧？我
and
没说要
all
吃哦。
resistance evaporates. A coldness seeps through your veins as the tadpole awakens, its yearning almost unbearable. Your mind is a veritable feast. The tadpole's essence courses through you. Where it touches, your flesh, glands, organs contract and flood with pure thought. You feel different. Your body has never felt more connected. Your mind present in every flex of a joint or muscle.
You are exquisite. When your allies see what you can do, I hope you encourage them to try it for themselves. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey.
Hi, phone.
You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain, and bring it under our control.
To find a way forward.
这还是不能拿好的。你前面都已经吃了，就直接。
Go to the city. Try out your...
名人超展。
Always room for more. Something good here, I hope.
其实我也不知道什么叫做好结局。
Simple enough.
哎，轩哥。
I'm done. I can't wait to sleep.
啊，没大概没送。
Orpheus, Gith's only son. He lives. It is not the Geich visitor that Vlaakith would destroy and Voss would set free. It is Orpheus, the blood of the mother, the prince of the comet.
No.
Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. For you to know the tale of Orpheus, you must know the tale of Gith and of Vlaakith. Long ago, when we rose up against our Geich slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with the archdevil Tiamat. Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlakith 157 whom my people now call Queen. Yes. Our current queen has claimed undeath and reigned for 1,000 years. But it was the first whom Orpheus tried to slay. Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led his mother's own honor guard in a coup against Vlakith I. It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle. Or so the Varshas teach us. Yet the Prince of the Comet's been with us, subdued by that repugnant Illithid. Should Orpheus go free, he would tear Vlakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scraps. We meet Voss in the city, and we obtain the key to freeing Orpheus from his prison. Every word Voss spoke, he spoke true. Orpheus is the living proof of the Queen's lies, and the living weapon that conquered our Geich slavers. One word from his lips, and the people would doubt.
会不会另外一个人到时候就叛变？
3 words, and they would bow to the true heir. If the Githyanki are to be free, the Prince of the Comet must lead the way. What about him? The historical slates describe Orpheus as a fearsome, terrible creature, powerful beyond measure, so mad with power, he'd smash through the Githyanki Empire and deliver the shards to his Illithid masters. And glowing with such psionic force that he and his red dragon blazed a trail through the skies. A lethal comet careening towards my people. Lies, of course. Vlakith spread a false image of Orpheus as monstrous betrayer, and her knights as the butchers who sliced him through. She was right to fear him, I'll grant her that. So great is the comet, it could shatter her reign. The Emperor may be loathsome, but it's right. Orpheus can disrupt a Geich hive mind. A talent like that makes the Prince a powerful shield and a powerful weapon. Why destroy a weapon like that, when you can contain it in a relic and keep it for yourself? A weapon is only an asset for as long as it isn't pointed at you. The means of Vlakith's own end has been ripped away from her. Better to have Orpheus killed than to risk his escape. Better to risk the rise of Illithids than let the Prince of the Comet
17
deny
Life
her the
跟任天堂
godhood
合
she
作，
craves.
真的假的？17 Life 呢？17 Life 不是那个专门跳舞的那个吗？
Orpheus is honor guard, loyal to the end. Trapped by Vlakith in the same prism holding their noble prince, they see us as Geich, tadpoled husks in the Emperor's thrall. I regret their deaths. But I pledge to live as they perished, in the service of Gith's son.
哎呦，隐形怎么变白头发？操！
Maybe it will bring us closer.
So, there's been a mind flayer inside the artifact, or astral prism, the whole time we've had it. Sounds like utter madness, even though I've seen it with my own eyes. The more I learn, the less I understand just why I was sent to retrieve that thing. But it matters little now. I do not serve Shah anymore, nor the Mother Superior. The prism is no longer my mission. Saving my parents is. But I digress. Did you want something? More likely it would just put a stop to us. I wanted nothing to do with those Illithid powers before. What makes you think I'd want to jump into an even deeper hole? Do you know what this entails? Well, of course you do. But I don't want that for myself.
Fine. What's on your mind?
秀。那我怎么办？我要怎么样摆脱这个摆脱虫虫呢？
We must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves, and take their nether stones.
Like we should do what we can to find it.
Civilization beckons at last. It's no Waterdeep, but Baldur's Gate is a respectable runner-up. Or at least a close third. I can only imagine what I could do were I to adopt the biology of a mind flayer. Certainly doesn't seem to have done you any harm. Or rather, you've not yet done me any harm. Still, there are undoubtedly risks to such a transformation.
Excuse me, I can't find my mum.
看我的外观变这样子的奶奶。
She was sick. She had spots on her face and hands. She went to go get some herbs, and she was supposed to come back the same day. That was last 10-day, though. Thank you so much. I don't have anything, and you can't do anything without any coin. I'll pay you back when I find my mum.
吸了太多蝌蚪了。
The place was empty. Keep those thugs away from my family.
Danuvia! Get these spotters out of my house now!
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
I don't myself, it's my property. They are on it, unlawfully.
Look, we needed somewhere to live. This place was empty and it had walls. I've got children for tears' sake. My point exactly.
They're like kobolds. You let one in and soon the place will be crawling with them.
This man's indignant demeanor barely masks a seething anxiety. There's more to this situation than he's letting on.
I'm a very magnanimous individual, but this is my home! Either they leave, or I'll make them. But wouldn't you be on edge if your beautiful home had been defiled by such brazen interlopers?
Ja.
Fine. They can stay. Just don't blame me when they turn on you like the mongrels they are.
I respect your hustle, sweetheart, but it won't work on me. You've stepped on the guild's toes. And we'd like a little something to make it better.
The Guild, a loose coalition unifying every criminal outfit in the city under one collective rule, from cut purses to contract killers.
I'd say you'll live to regret it, but honestly, I'm not so sure you'd live. You're serious. Let's forget this unpleasantness
会怕
ever
就好。
happened. Come on, boys. We've got places to be.
马上升级。智盲展。降咒。发射一道闪圣光芒，增加附近队友的胆量。误区。以一个超自然生物为目标。湮灭波。 反制善恶。
Quite sure why you stood up for us like that, but I won't say I'm not grateful. Thanks. And may Torm keep you. You're the first person in this city to have our backs. Thank you. Really.
Good thing you sorted that out. I was this close to chucking a knife right between that trollop's eyes. To threaten us. To threaten the children. Cinta was trembling. To avoid causing trouble.
What do you get out of this? Well, it's the right thing to do, isn't it? Everyone deserves the chance to make
What's up for discussion?
Any of the refugees give you hassle, come to us.
就这
We
样
know how to handle
啊，这不讲话不看人家对面。
The boys ready? A Baldurian. Good. Lots of unfamiliar faces in the city these days.
What in the hells was that?
An earthquake, perhaps. Strong enough to rouse the dead, too.
I ain't looking to make friends or enemies.
You look like you need to clean off the road, Dad.
If you're after a job, Neverwinter is on the lookout for adventurers.
吴东神
It's going mad. These murderous monsters, what hell's breaking loose?
Those machines will form a circle around the upper city as soon as the fighting starts. Mark my words. We'll be on our own.
This is front-page material.
We've got ours, you've got yours.
They won't let us in. And they asked we were nice too.
I said, step back!
Damned outsiders. Swarming the place.
加派哦。
Halt! By orders of Lord Gortash, refugees are no longer allowed in the city. Turn around. Well, do you have the means to support yourself?
200块。
Right. Article 30.1.5 of the Council's Decree on Extraordinary Wartime Measures. I am confiscating that. The city thanks you for your contribution. Your name?
Daisy 露珠毛毛。
Well met, citizen Fluffington.
Your parasite stirs. From the construct, you feel connection, resonance.
Not just yet. State your business. Uh-huh. Eyes open, body still. The Watcher will communicate with our new intelligence directorate. They'll determine if you're a threat to the city. Upstanding citizens have no reason to fear. And you are an upstanding citizen, aren't you?
Behind the Watcher's gaze, a presence awakens. You are seen. You are known. The scrying eyes have borne witness to your actions, and they reveal no violations.
Your record is clean, Citizen Fluffington. Keep it that way, and enjoy your visit to Baldur's Gate.
The Watch has spoken. You may pass.
还要先缴过路费呢哦。
Mrs. and I have been dreaming about the city. No more sleeping rough.
Looking for lodgings? Don't bother. All the decent places are gone.
Hear me out. Teresa's Caress also has roots.
You're not staying in a brothel.
Listen, it's got private rooms.
Nothing fishy about my prices. Get your
all-round
seafood
pleasant
here.
folks.
Finest fish caught this morning. What'll it be?
哦，这个男的还蛮帅的耶。
Come back soon. Fresh catch every day, Garrett.
Get your out here, fresh up. You look like someone whose soul needs feeding. Care to buy some art? Do come again.
You just want to go to the Velveteen Elixir,
No.
I've lost how else was I supposed to see prices. You won't find more flavor for less.
Seems like a lot.
Need something? I've got the tools for any job. Any job.
这跟鬼博长得一样，水耶。结果到后面也没有玩水电房。
Whatever you're working. Whether you're getting hammered or getting nailed, we've got the tool for the job.
Hello? Hi! Over here! Me! Did you put him up? Put him up! Yay! You spoke to me! Nobody ever talks to me! Your fist, silly. I'm trying something out. My name's Narber. Adventurer to be. Soon to be the best adventurer anyone's ever seen. As soon as I figure out what kind of adventurer I want to be. What do you think? Can I be a fighter? Right you are. I'll just find something to punch, I guess. It won't hurt, will it? No, surely not.
哎，小刀战士还怕痛。
Oh, stranger. Thanks for stopping by Calm's Gums. I'm Calm. Well, Carmen. What can I do you for? Sounds good. Get you something a bit Fresher than your current outfit.
黄铜之城的服装。
Remember.
To meet my mother and father.
Tools, all shapes, all sizes, all prices.
Whoa. Slow down, sweetie.
哎呀，我看一下这边。
How else was I supposed to see the optics?
It was such a bargain. We can't return it.
Whether you're getting out.
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day.
哇，干！ GG.
Gortash has got all the protection he needs. A cultist makes so much as a peep, the watch will turn them to cinder. Special occasion. Worms Rock is closed. Invited guests only. Ordination is what? Lord Gortash is becoming Archduke. All the peers came to pay regards.
Gortash is to be proclaimed Archduke. His grip on the city tightens. This complicates matters.
You want past? Talk to Ellen.
等我一下哈。去装个水，我装个水。
Whether you're getting hammered or getting nailed, we've got the tool for the job. Tools, all shapes, all sizes, all prices.
You tried to climb up one, you madman!
How else was I supposed to see the optics?
Whether you're getting hammered or getting
是啊。Prices! 药水
Now
店。
here's some. Stop. Inhale through the nose. Now you've just sampled some of Baldur's Gate's finest incense. Delicious, no? There's no accounting for taste. You may find my selection somewhat misaligned with your... I must say, I'm rather proud of it. The wood paneling cost a fortune, but it's so worth it for the luxe atmosphere it provides. Everything alchemical from potions to poisons. Just do make sure you read the label before quaffing.
它这里可以卖哦，速度有用。
Bish.
Dinner with my parents, remember?
This armor was such a bargain. We can't return it.
Welcome to Danthilon's dancing axe. Our stock isn't used. It's tried and tested by the finest adventurers.
Greetings, sir. How may I be of service?
他干嘛拿一把武器？狂散式的号角，当发起攻击，嗜血。哦，冰刃术。
Your father bless you.
We've got the tools with it.
Yes, but they were...
Greetings, citizen Fluffington. I trust you are enjoying...
哎，你们讲完一半。
As you were.
No invite, no...
No entry. Good try, but no.
As you were.
过不去，想办法进入。
This armor was such a bargain. We can't return it.
Whether you're getting hammered?
You have got to check out Danthilon's dancing.
I'd love to chat, but I've got a suit to find.
I got it. I got it.
Getting worms and bugs.
隐形 ？What the？ 为什么隐形一个人在这？
Oh, Father, give me strength.
All right. What now? Swift as my feet can carry me.
What's next? Onward in her name.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Can't slow down.
The Absolute's armies lay siege. They won't care about stupid things.
An apple a day.
Why is everyone acting so normal?
If you're here to shop, just buy what's needed, all right?
Everyone is correct. I don't mind it. Honestly.
Well, I do. Which means we're getting a real room.
No time to dally. Got to press on.
Come on.
I love the sound of lockpicking.
The runaway is still missing after. Nothing happens until.
Now, what do you reckon, lass? You trust these steel watcher thingamajigs? You bonked your head recently. Didn't you spot them by the gate? Big metal bastards. Even bigger swords. It's all right, well, we can get work repairing them, but what happens when they build something else to do that? It's no good, I tell you.
Not long before we leave scouring
see what I
places
can
like
learn.
this. One more mark, then we can go.
哇，这个很像那个杰沃特他女儿。
Well, hello, beautiful. Aren't you a sight to behold?
结果没有。
You must excuse my brother. He forgets that we have a very pressing engagement.
You must excuse my sister. She's a terrible bore. But you look like someone who enjoys a party. There's a celebration being held in the palace of Cazador Tsar. Why not join us? Oh, great! The palace looks out over the lower city. You won't be able to miss it.
Forgive us for not escorting you there, but my brother and I must attend to another matter first.
Yes, dear sister, I know we have places to be. We'll leave once our good friends here have departed. I look forward to seeing you at the palace, though. It'll be a once-in-a-lifetime experience. I promise.
哦，他是吸血鬼。
Plans to expand his territory. Take Candlekeep. Maybe even Arm.
Oh, I'm sure he has plans, but I wouldn't dare guess at them.
Not everyone subscribes to what is mine.
A bunch of martyrs would be happy to see a trader.
Shadow.
Bloody ages we spent hiking from Murren, and they won't let us in the city proper. Bollocks. We're
The bridge god chatted some shite about a coronation. Couldn't really make head nor tail. There's not even any goddamn dragons round here.
Just think.
Word to the wise. Give that ill-mate to Temple a wide berth. Rude buggers. Certainly not bringing my trade there again. They wouldn't let me in. Spouted some tripe about my sort and absolutist murderers. I only wanted to sit down a minute.
祭司
So did I. Let me show you.
飞行药剂。哎，隐形的东西怎么都不见了？干，这个又是怎样啦？哎呀！
Pleasure doing business.
又跑出来了。
Sleeping in the gutter than that den of iniquity.
Birthday boy's just nervous, but don't worry. Everyone in Shirese's caress is a professional.
It keeps the absolute away. That seems like a lot.
Do you not wish to pleasure your fine maiden? To feel her fingers with yours and
Fruit? Vegetables? What can I do you for?
Your folks.
You're not swearing. Oh,
Give it a try.
To meet my mother and father.
嗯，进去嘞。
I got it. I got it.
E 这也太衰了吧！
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Let's move. How much farther can I go?
This armor was such a bargain. We can't return it. Tim.
Forget your...
哦，终于来了！然后把这关掉。哦，这人太多了，舒服啊！
lovely and nice.
Let's see.
Oh.
A weary traveller, battered and bruised, you come for sustenance, no decadence. A mien cool as ice, yet eyes burning hot. Oh yes, I know your bliss. A sturdy dwarf, a leather whip, she gives, you receive. Or have I misjudged you?
靠腰。
Of course you wouldn't. Who can resist the pleasure of the strap once leather meets flesh? It's Fionn you seek, our stern librarian. She isn't here today, alas. Your penance must wait. Well, we've other ways to fill your void. A drink for one, a pair of drow for another. Choose your sin.
你们还有卓尔名媛，还有其他可以共度良宵的物件吗？
Nisha, our lovely nymph. She's engaged in the nymph's grotto on the top floor, sweeting. The client's a favorite of hers, too. I doubt you'll be able to tear her away. But we are blessed to have a devil in residence at the moment. A temporary guest. But he asked that I send any potential clients his way. Everyone who's paid a visit looks quite changed by the experience. Indeed he did. Raphael. Exceedingly handsome, and with a voice that could make the foulest blasphemy seem the sweetest hymn.
今天特别晚。
Twins, yes. Hands of such skill they could turn stone to silk. Your body could suffer no knot they can't untangle. They're through the curtain to the right. You'll need coin and stamina in abundance to enjoy their services, but the gold will be as well spent as you are. Sweeting, I'm no fortune teller. If I had a crystal ball, I promise I'd already have consulted it. Truth is, Fionn's gone well missing. And my hands may be skillful, but they were not made to turn every last stone she might be hiding behind. To service is my calling, not to be served. But I'd be a fool to say no. The girl kept my coffers near overflowing. 2 flights up, then turn right, and right again. That's Fionn's pleasure room, Elminster's library.
上2层房。
Take the key.
右边。
Elminster's library. People will get their thrills in the strangest of places.
I'm listening.
My. I can tell you are a special one from a single glance. You have but to ask, and we can grant you a moment of pleasure. Don't be shy.
可以趴了，可以趴了，可以趴了。朋友们
What do you think, silly? Love, of course. Hot and vulgar with me, or sweet and sincere with my sister. Trust me, you don't want to miss my signature Mesobaranzan love trick.
我所不来信
And
记
is that your partner with you? What a gorgeous couple. Perhaps we could come to an agreement.
I'd prefer you didn't do this. If I'm not enough for you, I could always conjure us up some kind of non-sentient companion.
If your beloved one wants to join, we could work out something to
盖尔不给我们嫖嘞，很会
Two of
管。
us, 2 of you, 4 gorgeous people.
This is all a bit much for me. Back home in Waterdeep, I prefer to have Tara leave the room before I undress.
说服，说服。什么啦？哎呦，今天骰运也太差了吧
You're adorable, even when you're teasing me. But I must decline. I'd rather tangle with a dragon than get tangled in all those...
A shame. But either one of us will be ready for you, if you wish to have us. Couldn't get us off your mind. And is that your partner with you? What a gorgeous couple.
Ah, you're lucky, sister.
I'd prefer you didn't do this.
If your beloved one wants to join, we...
2 of us, 2 of you, 4 gorgeous people.
This is all a bit much for me. Back home in... I appreciate that. But I can't help how I feel. I'd rather tangle with
a shame.
哎，所以盖尔在的时候，我不能跟人家趴，这么简单。妈的，盖尔你就待在家里，你给我待在家里，阻止我趴趴嘞，奇怪。
Anything I can do for you, consider it most enthusiastic. I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be here.
I barely got a moment's sleep last night. And no, couldn't get us off your mind, could you?
Exquisite. You know the price, right?
Couldn't get us off your mind, could you?
Ah,
You're welcome if you have the coin.
500块。
This way. We have a room up. This way.
Look at me. You need only think.
New guy in trouble.
怎么都不会打消。他去哪里呀？这么远。爱抚包房。
Even if you have, what in the 9 hells would you do with it? Think a little.
这一段完毕就来休息。我不知道为什么今天特别想睡觉。
You came. I'm so pleased. You can never tell who's going to get cold feet. So, now that you're here, what next? An experience no one else here will give you. A chance to be embraced in the dark. But what that means is up to you. So, what can I do for you? A tender touch? Some sensory stimulation?
你不想来点更刺激的吗？
It's all part of the experience. The room is bathed in total darkness, so there is nothing to distract from your ecstasy. There's no judgment in darkness, no shame. Just the sensation of two bodies together in the moment. Then, let's begin.
In the darkness, you can feel hands
还真
moving over your body,
还真的把灯关掉。
touching, squeezing, caressing.
Your body is such a treat. I'm so glad you chose to share it with me. So glad we have this time together.
Her hands slip under your clothes, running down your chest, your stomach, between your legs.
Yeah.
You drag your tongue in a winding line from beneath her earlobe down along her collarbone.
Thank you. Thank you.
You hold her so tight. You're not sure how long your time together lasted, but it was long.
That was wonderful. Even in the best of times, with Baldur's Gate preparing for war.
No， 独档，选错了，选错了。
I barely got a moment. Couldn't get us off your mind. You're welcome if you have the... This way.
Right. These boots have seen everything.
Game. Playing. One chicken win.
哎，你走错。
Doesn't make any sense. It will when you've met the drow. Oh, Father, give me strength.
今天到底是怎样特别嘞？别嘞！
He can be set free. I know he can be set free.
You came. I'm so pleased. You can never tell who's going to get cold feet. So, now that you're here, what next? So, a tender touch, some sensory stimulation. Then, let's begin.
哎，别弹手指哦。哦，有不一样，不一样。小了，我不要摸黑的啦。
Touching, squeezing, caressing.
Your body is such a treat. I'm so glad you chose to share it with me. So glad we have this time together.
Her hands slip under your clothes, running down your chest, your stomach, between your legs. You lie back and feel her lips on your skin, leaving a trail of gentle kisses as her hand pushes further.
Wow. Someone's enjoying themselves.
She pulls you close, close enough that you can feel your hearts pounding against each other, and kisses you deeply. You're not sure how long your time together lasted, but it was long
黑
enough.
黑的比较刺激。
By the end, you felt like you were floating
看
in
这
the
这一段一
dark,
定没做。
utterly at peace.
That was wonderful. Even in the best of times, it's an oasis of pleasure and calm. In the city's chaos, with Baldur's Gate preparing for war, the caress feels like the final flicker of a beautiful
都看
flame
不到，没有看到。
before darkness falls.
好了，来休息吧。今天不知道为啥我特别的没有精神，明天我会再开，好不好？怕你被棺材。不会啦，拜托，我都播了不知道多少次喽。好啦，先这样吧。不好意思啊，各位，今天特别早关，因为我今天特别累。好，先这样吧。明天会再开啊，会把这一款打完的，直到这一款打完，好不好？大家也早点休息，不要太累了。大家都跟来马斯，各位早点睡哈，早点睡，晚安，拜拜。